Oh. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
What do you want,
Why don't
Cat?
you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? I'm not picking the bucket up. Oh, here.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? What's back here? No. 437. Right here, yeah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
What? Why is he making me go back and forth? 415. 420. 26.
Now, back to door number 437.
What?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Wait a minute. 417. Where's 417? Oh, I'm
Okay,
blind.
now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419? Is he in here? Okay.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Why am I doing this?
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
What?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Okay. No. I hate how that's... phones that behave. Ooh. Oh, really? I didn't even realize. Sorry, I was not looking at the screen when you were talking there. Why is there a door here? Aww. What else? That's not what I meant. Go in the menu. Wait, let you. That's weird. Uh. Don't go outside. Let's see here. Beat the game. Test trophy, please ignore. Commitment. Play on Tuesday. 8. Just a bunch of 8s. Speedrun. Settings World Champion. Super. Go outside. Don't play this game for 10 years. Who's doing that? Wait. It said set to all available numbers. I don't know.
This is the story of...
Okay. Don't know how to yet. Actually, let me look at that real fast. Oh, where would it be? The mobile app is lacking. That's weird. Eh. Ah.
When
I
Stanley came
changed
to a
the
set of
dice
2 open
to
doors,
one
he
person.
entered the door on his left.
See how that changed it. I need to find a door that has 8. Where? Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. YouTube. Got it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
It was just 8. That was the description, the name, everything. It was just 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. I
wonder how long I can just sit here before he does something.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Ah! So I know there's 2, 8. So that's 3. And 5 would be... Then no, dang it. Huh. I saw a cat.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You would typically be here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dang, I would never hear
But here
that.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Wait, there's been a
Stanley
walkway
reflected on how many
whole time?
puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Whoa.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's not open yet. Yeah, it is.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley! That was the end of the game. I beat the game. Beat the game. Huh? I've earned 54% of achievements in this game. How do you get a test trophy?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Dang it. Okay. So it looks like... Let's see. Test trophy. Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
on
left.
his right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Oh. Oh, really? I just need to collect all 6 minifigures and then exit to the main menu for a epilogue. So I need to find where the minifigures are. Looks like there's gonna be one.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments
Where are
here
they?
in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this
I
point,
have it.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Dang it.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
What?
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I don't even know who that is.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Bathroom. Okay, so... Okay. So I need to just die and reset the game.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Why is
All
that
of his co-workers were gone.
in
What could it
quotation
mean?
marks?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I go downstairs. Okay. Look behind the door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
At the
open
bottom of the
doors,
staircase.
he entered the door on his left.
Oh yeah, it changed over. Bottom text. Ah, got it. Oi.
Coming to a
Oh,
staircase,
that person.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I check under the stairs.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between
I have that one.
Stanmarines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Okay, so now I go up. That's the basement. I go up to the boss's office. So he said left. Executive bathroom.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna be able to.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
This game's humor.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
So I don't go down. He said go here next. Oh, I collected him. No, I collected him. The warehouse one? Okay, I didn't do the warehouse one. How do I easily end the game fast here? I'm trying to figure out. Just do the door thing again. Actually. I could just do that. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm trying
he'd
to
simply
get that
missed a memo.
the epilogue. I don't care. So it's on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
Okay, do
But
not
eager
climb
to
onto
get
the
back
cargo
to
lift.
business, Stanley took the first
Next to
open
the
door
stack
on
of
his
boxes.
left.
I have IGN open.
Stanley was so bad at following
Oi.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Now wait a minute. I know you.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a
Wiggly?
real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay, so this is. So I did that.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
There's not much I could have
Stanley
done.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Holy.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. What the?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just...
What?
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes,
What do you mean two at one time?
Story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Alright.
Just one more time.
This game. Oh. Got it. Memories on. Wait, what? Why is this one empty? Guess we go down?
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
No, what's over here? What?
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own just by poking around behind the boss's office. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
This is amazing.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here by the red and blue doors. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
This is cool.
Let's see. What came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
I do not remember this room.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room.
Thank you.
But it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
I don't remember it, so... Executive bathroom.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the boss's bathroom. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Wait, what?
Enjoy.
You can't make this up.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
10 out of 10 video, bro. Oi. Oh, this Out here.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
That opened right behind me. What?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Oh, wait, no, don't kick me out.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Oh my god.
Okay, yes. This spot in the warehouse. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
This narration, dude. Oh god, not the video again.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
No, oh, come on.
Yes,
okay, that's fast.
I love that video.
No. I see that message.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory.
I don't remember this room at all.
A solid room.
Hey, you. Oh, you want to see the pink room again? What? What's that contest? It was. What do you mean by that? Oh my god. Clearly.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
That is true. Actually, wait. This was under the stairs. That one should be next.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
I knew it wasn't. What? Wait. Wait. The drum circle is back. My favorite.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
What is this? More memories? Why is it so dark here?
Oh, yes. The 2 doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Oh. I was very much where I go through.
And before everything else, there was your office.
What is this, boy?
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
There's something before my office. Did you just put me to the title screen?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship.
If this is the game,
and Stanley really did make
the
for a
main
wonderful
developer,
companion,
like the owner
even
of the
if
game,
he was a fiction.
speaking.
But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be.
Shush.
Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What the? Now, then intro. Or outro. One more run, then
All
he's
of his
gonna retire
co-workers
me.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see what that involves me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Nope.
Really?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
Then that means
Stanley
die.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see what happens if I exit now to the menu. Huh? An epilogue? And what the epilogue? Wait. Many years later. What happened many years later? Oh, the desert. What the? Clearly they're trying to draw my attention over here. Huh? I am... This is really loud. It keeps cutting out on me. What the? The memories. Wait, there's a generator. Wait. It's running. Follow the generator. Follow the generator. Do I have that set up? No. Oof. Ah. Good luck. I'm so confused why there's a generator. The name button. Jim! It's the Jim button! Why are there so many down here? Why are they all so many?
Jim Stanley. Stanley. Jim. Stanley. Jim. Stanley.
Wait. That changed to Stanley. Why is that only one like Stanley?
Jim.
What, I'm gonna be worried. Have fun with that. The collectibles! I'm collecting them. What? Wait, is that why there was a generator up there? So you can power a computer? What? Wait, it's the menu, dude. Oh my god. I'm happy. No. No, don't you dare change it. What name? A new kind of cheese? Deadly cheese? Book of cheese? The end is never the cheese? Saturday night cheese? No, I like deadly. I like deadly cheese. The Stanley Railroad free deadly cheese. No. That's smart. I was... Alrighty. Just a few more minutes.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job...
Let's see. I'm gonna prepare. Once is an hour.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I went into her broom closet, sorry. With the bucket.
Still no one was here.
Ooh.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're we're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it. Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker. You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
The person. Of who I sounded like. Oh. Yeah. 1 minute. Crap. I'm trying to find something. It's hard. Right, this might be the person. No. Wait. Somebody with nobody? Well, I can't have that. We can't have it. Give me a moment. Activity, respect, okay. Not that buzzing's annoying. No. Okay, did it pop up? Yes. Alright. This will be the end. Not much, but what else can you do? See ya.